My hat looks crooked. Maybe it's not. Kern Woods. Hello, Kern Woods. There's another one I don't recognize. Kern Woods. I'll have to look you up later after the live. I like anybody I get new, I like to go to their channel and see if they got any content. And there's Willow. Hey Willow, how you doing, dear? I got a lady up here, I don't recognize that name. Karen Woods. Oh, there's a bunch in here already. It says 6. So, hello everybody. I've had a is the ground still froze, Willow? We've had a couple of cold days. Not too bad. In pain and super tired. Well, part of my week's been pain. There's Lisa. Lisa, I appreciate that nice comment you left a while ago. I really do. And there's Manila Kips. Yeah, I've been having pains. That I don't recall having before, especially in my that left leg and that heel. And I don't know why all of a sudden that's doing that. But boy, it sure is. I took another dump on my go-kart. Wasn't bad because I was down in it. I kind of went down into like a little ditch. It wasn't leaning that much, but I got over, and when it went over, I only went because I rolled into a bank, so I didn't go far. But it was, hey Tina, I didn't go far, and of course my camera wasn't running, and but I put a video up. Let's see. I don't know if it was the last one or the one before, but it was about me popping. Well, it was about my girlfriend stabbing me in my wrist with a lead pencil, and it left. You can't see it on here, but it's still a little dark spot right where she stabbed me, and it actually went in about a half an inch up under the skin and everything, and I've carried that mark all my life. But I deserved it. I it I deserved getting stabbed because what I was doing. I think it was the 5th or 6th grade. And that's about the time the girls start wearing these little training bras and stuff like that. And it was noticeable on her. I mean, one day she wasn't, and one day she come into school, and you could tell something was going on. That'll get a boy's attention real quick. And I got in the habit of she sat in front of me in class, and I got in the habit of reaching up there, and you could just barely see her bra strap, you know. And girls back then, they wore dresses. They didn't wear nothing. Didn't no women or girls wear pants to school. They wore dresses. And I popped that strap. And in hindsight, I'm sure she didn't like it. I'm sure she didn't like it. And she told me so. And the last time I popped it, she turned around there with that pencil and stabbed at me. I don't really think she meant to hit me, but boy, she stabbed me in my wrist. And I've had that little dark spot there all these years. It's still right there. But I didn't pop her bra strap no more. And then some comments got made on that video. And it kind of got something started, and then kind of giving me it started Steel Scrap Kingdom made a comment. He said, and I got it here, said, I'm going to comment on the title. I have kids in school today. In the school environment, you could end up in alternative school for that being seen as sexual harassment, even though it's innocent child's play. Well, then another subscriber left a comment. She said, Steel Scrap Kingdom, snapping bras on anyone, young or old, is sexual harassment. How would you like to have your zipper pulled down when you were younger? It's not innocent child's play. And I made a comment back. I said, I thought about that and often wondered what they would have done to her for stabbing me in the wrist if that would have been today. And probably it would have been, if it happened to somebody today, you're going to get an assault charge or something filed against you. But the thing, I left another, what did I do? Here it is. I left this comment. Matter of fact, I'm thinking about maybe doing a video in more depth about stuff like this. But my comment was, back in the 50s, it was okay to make a black person sit at the back of a bus. It was a crime to have homosexual relations. And I've known people that went to jail for that. It was okay for a minor to buy a pack of cigarettes. You could send your kid to the store to get you a pack of cigarettes. A rape conviction could mean a death sentence back then. Now, that don't happen unless it's like a murder or something incurred with it or something. It was okay for a 21-year-old woman to have a sexual relationship with a 16-year-old boy. And the reason I know that is because people knew I was in a relationship with this girl, this lady. She was 21, I was 16. I made a video about that a while back. But and Helen's bra was most likely me snapping Helen's bra was most likely. I'm gonna call. I don't know. Is it bullying? I don't know. I shouldn't have been doing it. But on the other same hand, there, Helen stabbing me in the wrist was me getting what I deserved. Was what it would have been considered back then. Uh, Today's uh, environment today, it would be a big deal. It would be big deal if something like that happened. Um, she would have been in deep, deep doo doo, stabbing a boy in the wrist, stabbing anybody anywhere with anything. So, it's a lot of difference between in the 50s when I was snapping Helen's bra, and it wasn't like we was girlfriend, boyfriend, so it was playful stuff, but she got her point made to me. I didn't do it no more, but it's just times in the 50s is a lot different than uh, than it is today. It just is. I mean, honestly, I believe there's a lot of hoopla made about different things. It shouldn't be like that, but some things it should. But like bullying today in school by students on other students, that's not tolerated. That's a no toleration thing. Um, hey, Crazy Family Tube. And you're right. It is the times, but still, I shouldn't have been popping her bra strap. Lord, I don't know why I was doing. Maybe, just maybe, it's a silly juvenile boy trying to tell that girl, I noticed you, or something. I don't know, because I sure noticed. But it's things are so different, and the echoes. Yeah, hi, echo guys. Um, and now it's got me thinking about a lot of things that I did uh back in the day. I mean, there was a time that me and some other neighborhood kids and cousins, there was this place back in the woods had a bunch of magnolia trees, and as anybody should know, those magnolia trees grow these big old, they're pine cone looking things, but they're not like a pine cone. These things are hard. I mean, they're super hard when they fall off the tree. And we'd go back there and have war with them things, and we'd come back all beat up, with cuts and stuff on our face, upside our head, and everything. I think a big deal would have been made about that. Maybe I'll make a video about our magnolia. Well, man, we come back one day, man, we was beat up, and we kind of got in trouble about it, and we weren't allowed to go back there again. Yeah, you're right. Back in the day, people talking about, you see so much more of this child predator stuff going on today than you used to. And back in the day, a lot of it was hush hush. A lot of it didn't get talked about. So who knows? It's the times. Yeah, they look like grenades. Lisa, yeah. That's exactly what we call them, grenades. And they hurt when they hit. Oh, mercy. They hurt. Um, And by the way, has Crazy Family Tube, have y'all heard anything from Tanya? She hadn't done anything in a couple of weeks, and I can't get her to answer my emails or anything. I'm hoping she's okay. Hey, Chance and Sheila Wilson. Who else have I not noticed here? Lisa, Chance, I can't see them all. But anyway, looks like the way my thing, I hate to keep getting on this stuff about worrying about earning more money and stuff, and I'm putting that on the back burner. Whatever happens. The ads. By the way, if anybody's watching one of my videos and an ad pops on there of one of those deals that I can't figure out why in the world they would put that on the YouTube channel from 20 to 30 minutes long. If you ain't interested in it and don't want to watch it, don't watch that sucker. I just accidentally, I was on the internet and an impression popped up with one of my videos, and I just clicked on it. I don't know why I did. I just did, and it started playing, and then all of a sudden, this ad pops up from a Dr. Amy something or other. I can't remember all of her name. And I thought, well, I'll just watch it. And I watched it, and I watched it, and I watched it, and it turns out that thing was 22 minutes long. I'm not watching a 22-minute long ad. I'm not watching. If it's somebody I really like, I may watch a 10-minute one. But you start getting up in that long stuff, that's a horse with another color. Hey, Angie, I remember you this time, didn't I, dear? Yes, I did. Trying to figure out who this Karen Woods. I don't know if she's still on here or not, but I'll look her up later. Every time I get a new subscriber or something, I go to their channel in case they got. A lot of them don't have any content, so there's no reason for me to go there other than to see if they got videos, something that I can watch. But most of them don't have any comment or content. But I always go and check just to see, and I've got some that I don't recognize, and I wish there was a better way to keep up with all the. It's just hard to keep up with everything. And gosh, are y'all watching Crazy Marty on Crazy Family TV? To put that man could open a grocery store. I swear, it's so much stuff you just wouldn't. Lord, and I'm not talking about just stuff that nobody wants. I'm talking about he don't go any night where he don't pick up something that we eat in this household, and he's finding like cheese. He found a little thing of cheese, and that's one of my favorites too, Marty. He just finds. I don't know why that puzzles me. Well, it puzzles me because there's nobody else out there finding that stuff. He never goes without coming back with a pile of stuff. I don't understand. Is it just the area that he's in, or what? I don't know. And he found, was it one I was looking at last night? He had a bunch of milk, 1% chocolate milk. It was a day past the best buy date, so it's fine. Just stuff like that. Golly, Ned. Man, I bet their grocery bill ain't squat compared to what mine is. Of course, then again, they got more. No, well, no, we're about right. They got 5 there, and we got 5 here. My daughter and me and my 3 grandsons, and that youngest one eats like a horse. I got up this morning, I fixed him. Usually he has to ask me to fix him something, but this morning I'm thinking, well, I'll just go ahead and fix him something at the same time. And boy, he was very appreciative. He said, "Thanks, Poppy." Fixed him sausage and eggs. He's a good kid. I swear he is. Almost too good. It's almost like my middle one. Of course, my middle one, he's got his own. He's not a little kid anymore, and it's just hard for me to get used to that. He's just not. I am also having trouble. By the way, I got my dadgone, my free phone thing straightened out. So now I'm back on the free phone. I don't have to pay for my minutes unless something changes financially for me or something. But you know what? I've never set a phone up, or it wasn't that hard to set up. I never had they had to send me another thing, a SIM card, because I had to use my same phone that I've got. And they sent me a SIM card for it. The SIM card's not in there now, but it came on this card, and I started to change it out, and then I realized the SIM card in my phone was one size, and there was 3 sizes here. I didn't know there was 3 sizes in this thing. I thought this was just all one big thing, and I looked and I said, "Well, that's not going to fit." And then I got looking. Well, they want me to punch this out and punch that out to the size that I need. I needed the middle size. So I got an education on that. But I'm glad I got that straightened out, because I was having to spend. See, I don't make calls on this phone unless I absolutely have to, and I don't hardly ever get calls unless it's from somebody like Paul from Scrapping Pallet Man, or anybody else that's got my number can call me. But so I don't use minutes, and used to that SafeLink phone, you got 1,000 minutes a month, and I don't even use 200 minutes a month. But now they've got it cut down to 350 minutes a month, and I won't use them. The main thing I really have to have my phone for is to transfer money out of my account to my daughter's account, because we're in the same kind of bank, and I can transfer the money. But when I do it, the bank is going to send me a security code on my phone, and I need that to click on so it'll go ahead and go through. And there's a couple other things. The VA uses this phone to send me a message. What else is it? Something else. Not important, but there is something. Oh my God! But that was cost me $22 a month with tax to do that. Now it doesn't cost me anything, so I'm gaining a little bit here and there. And folks, I've got a couple of people, actually 3 people, they don't send me tip money like on any set time or something, but they've sent me multiple tip jar money, and I don't mind telling you who. Some Granny Doe does. Ricky Lance has sent me multiple things, and who am I forgetting here? I'm forgetting. Oh, hey, Oopa. Oopa's talking to you, Marika. I'm glad you stopped by, dear. Love you. Or Angie Blackman. My subs are started to come up, Dobbers. Still haven't reached 200 yet, but it's grow. Oh, okay. But what I'm trying to say is I'm getting some tips along, and almost 90% of it goes to the scooter, to the scooter fund. I keep some back to pay for things. I have to pay so much a month to TubeBuddy, which is part of how I edit my videos and stuff, and I have to pay. Well, what else? I can't even think right now, but there is a little bit of an expense, maintaining a channel, and maintaining the channel is getting to be a little bit more complicated than I realized it would. But it's nothing that I can't handle. I messed something up about a week ago, and I couldn't figure it out, and I called somebody for help, and they couldn't figure it out. And but I finally got it done. But I've been thinking, the trailer that goes to that bigger scooter that I'm wanting to get, the trailer will also hook up to my scooter that I've got now. So I'm wondering if I'll just go ahead and buy that. That it's a nice trailer. It'll hold up to 60 or 70 pounds. It's rated for 60 pounds, but it'll hold more than that. Because I can haul more with it. And I wouldn't, like the other day, I had to make 3 trips, and I've still got one place I got to go back to because I couldn't get it all. And that lady gave me quite a bit of stuff. I can't pull a red wagon because it's very noisy. The handle don't. I have to tie it up with a string and all that stuff. I can do it in a pinch, but excuse me. And Darrell Hauser, the Eco guy, 100%. Oh, Darrell Hauser. Is that a new one? Are you a new fella, Darrell? I can't. Darrell Hauser. I'll have to write that down and look that up. Hold on, Darrell. DA. If I don't write this stuff down, guys, I'll forget it. Hauser, H. How do you spell that? H. Hauser. Well, I appreciate that, Angie. I really do, dear. I'm looking at some stuff here, but I don't see. Let's see. There was something right on the tip of my tongue that I was wanting to. I don't know. Gosh, I keep forgetting stuff. I should have wrote it down. I should have. You might notice my clippers have took a dump. I can't trim my stubble. I've been trying to get it to work, but something about them rechargeables, they just don't last long. They get to where they won't take a charge, and you can't use them. But I'm still looking for dirt, folks. I ain't got no new dirt yet. I'm looking for dirt. I don't need Florida dirt, but if you want to send me some from your backyard, that's fine too. I'll take it, and I'll put where it come from. Dadgummit. Ocala, Florida. Why? Somebody asked where I was from? Might have. Yeah, I'm from Ocala, Florida. And I got a video. I may put it up, may not, because it wasn't that interesting. There was one little part in there that, matter of fact, I made it yesterday, and it's from a friend of mine. Well, he's a German national, and he moved to the USA in 1953. And a lot of Germans are fantastic gardeners. And this guy, Scott, sometimes I think he tries to grow 3 seasons in a year with tomatoes and peppers and stuff like that. And he's got a batch going right now. His tomatoes, just they're loaded. I took a video of. They are loaded. He's there, and he's got it on a raised garden, and he's got a thing. He can put a canopy over the whole deal there. It's right. It's in his front yard, right in his front yard, right at his front door. And this one's going to be about done here in about 2 weeks, and I almost going to bet you he'll be going and getting new plants and putting more in again, and he'll get 2 more. He'll do at least 2 seasons in a year. He might do 3. I hadn't kept up. But boy, he's got some nice tomatoes. But I know a lot of Germans are fantastic gardeners. I don't know why they are. They just are. And that I've got a friend that's in Bad Kissingen, Germany. I really don't know exactly what he does. I said, what is your job? What do you do? He says, I'm a gardener. So obviously he's doing something for somebody because he's making a living at it. Oh, you're talking, folks. Now, if I miss a lot of stuff on here, I do go back later after this live stream is over, and I look at everything and read everything. I do that. So if I miss you on this, then I will see you when I review it. It's just hard for me to keep my mind straight on track what I want to talk about and what you guys are saying, and that's what Will and some of my other moderators are there for. That. And if you really want something catch my eye, which it will, because it will highlight, is to make a super chat donation. Just make it for $1. You don't have to make it up high. If you want to catch my attention, if you want to give me more money, then do it to my tip jar, because the tip jar, whatever you donate, that's what I get. On here, if you do a super chat on here, I'm only going to get 70% of that. There's 30% of that YouTube's going to go. And I can understand why they got to come out with something on it, because they're doing the back, I call it the back end. It's where they do the recording and cutting the check and all that stuff, and that takes a month before you get that. But I'm just saying, if you want to highlight something that you absolutely want me to see, I will see the highlight. But just do $1, don't. And I'm not trying to drum up business. I'm just saying, if it's something you really want me to see, and that's what I've done a 3 times for 99 cents. But that's just a way to get my attention if you want me to really get it. And I'll glance over here like I'm glancing right now. I don't know if you can tell, because I can't see what my eyes are doing now. I'm looking over here. But the financial part of this thing now is the way it is right now. It looks like I'm probably going to earn somewhere between $75 to $100 a month average, and that's counting the ad money that I get from that, and the money that people have actually donated on Super Chat. Now, if you want to count my tip jar money, it's more than that. So given that, I'm really happy with what I'm getting. I want it to be more. I mean, but I'll take it, dear, or sir, or ma'am, whoever's listening or paying attention. Yeah, see you, Echo Guy. And there's Eon. And Eon's from, he's from UK, yeah. How many have I got? I got 16 in the house. Well, I'd like to get 30 or 40 in the house one time. I don't know if that'll ever happen or not. That's got some medication in it, that's why I'm drinking it. And I don't like to take that medication straight up. I can't handle it. Hootenanny. Oh, yeah. There's Hootenanny. Now, see, that's not highlighted, but his icon circle thing is orange, and that caught my attention. Oh, my gosh. Now, what else was I going to talk about here? Lord. I've gone back to my overalls. I got my stretchy pants. I'm gonna give them a rest, and it's easier for me to hang this on. You know who I got that from? That was from Granny Doe. Oh my gosh! And I can't believe how expensive than darn wallets on it. I usually spend about $7 or $8, but that one I know what it costs because I've seen them before and they come on Amazon. But that was a nice gift. It really was. And then that box of dog bones. Oh, I was so tickled to get that. I wasn't expecting it, but that stuff ain't cheap neither. Daggone. That was, and then the fact that people were saying, you didn't pay for that. Yes, I did. You just wasn't there when I paid for it. Oh my. I won't have to have none for a while. So I'm trying to cut down on what I give them. That stinking Hank. There's Hank and there's Moxie, or Roxy. And Hank is a hog. And you can't get your fingers too close in that chain line or you're going to get nipped. So I have to really watch it with him. I have to throw him a couple over in the yard to get his attention to that, and then I can give Roxy one. And then there's that T-Bone. I don't think I've ever had T-Bone on the video. He's a nipper. He's nipped me a couple of times. But he can almost get his snout in through the chain link. Got that pointer. He's like a collie, I guess. Hey Rebecca, I seen your, you know, that comment you made about the bra snapping kind of made me feel, what's the word? Didn't make me feel bad, but made me think, you know, Rebecca, she said that's happened to her. And said she slapped more than one boy over that. I don't know why that didn't occur to me that wasn't nice when I was doing it. I thought about a lot of things that I wish I could go back and change. A lot of things I won't even. Just made me think, Rebecca. Just made me think, and I appreciate the comment. And it's just makes me more aware of I wish I knew how I was going to say what I want to say, but I want to. It came home. It came home to haunt me, dear, and I appreciate it. I appreciate you saying that. We're still gonna have that live chat, dear. And by the way, anybody want to have a live chat? Why don't you tell me? Why don't you tell me? You know, I've got so many live chats right now that I got to have. I want to have live chat with Rianne, you know, that's Crazy Family Tube, and Elena. And I would like to have one with Alan, with Mom's assistance. And I would like to have one with Marty and one with Chris, and all these one-on-one, just me and that person, not the whole group. I want to do it. I want to see what makes this family tick. I want to see how kids that know they're adopted, how they think about it, and I ain't got a clue why I want to know this stuff. It ain't going to help me one bit other than help me understand, you know. And I've got to do that one with my baby sister because she was adopted from the day she was born. She was adopted to another family. So I want to know. And hey, Marty, how's your Oh, Alan, you said she's pretty. She's she's a beauty. I think she's I think she's trying to be a hottie. You think? She did one video. She did. It was a live stream they was doing. I don't know why her hair was so noticeable, but it was, and it was like long and hanging down and stuff like that. And Jay, what are you doing? Hi. Why did you have to scream? Is that Houdini?
Yeah.
There's the other one at the door.
No.
I just have to get in on the act. My babies. Oh, my babies. That big one, he's fixing to have to go on the diet. He's going to wind up. He may be bigger than me now. He may be. Oh, my gosh. Do I do any fishing in Florida? No, sir. I'm just not able to do it, you know, and I'll get out there if I did any, it'd have to be from the bank. The only place that's close by is I could do it from the bank. It's catch and release, and if I catch a fish, I ain't wanting to release that sucker. I'm wanting to eat it. So you're going back in the hospital here in about 20. What are you doing in the hospital, Alan? What am I missing here? What did I miss? Anyway. Now I really got distracted. Oh, Crazy Family, y'all having a live stream today? I missed your last one. Y'all gave me a time when I asked last week, but I didn't realize it till it's already done. Your lungs. Lord have mercy. That's not good, Alan Clark. I don't have. You're running 2 lives? Oh dear, that's got to be tough. That's got to be tough. I don't see how you can do that. I gotta have a sip of coffee now. Crazy Family, y'all check on. Do y'all have any way to check on Tanya? I've sent her an email, but I hadn't got no response back. And I've left several comments on her YouTube thing that she did over a week ago. I didn't realize that Australia had parrots, you know, cockatoos and all that stuff that's flying around there wild. I didn't realize that. Tanya did a video, said there's a cockatoo up in my neighbor's tree, and she showed it. And But then I got to Googling that stuff and shoot, there's cockatoos, flocks of them over there. I didn't know that. Watching auction on another. Yeah, Daryl, I wish you the best, my friend. No, probably tomorrow. I do believe I'll talk with Christy. Y'all could send me an email since my computer's not letting me know when y'all are coming on. Send me an email when you come up with a time. Send me an email at junkdobber@gmail.com and tell me what time, and I'll be sure and be there. But how's your Willow? How's your fur friends and everything doing? I know you had one cat there you said was like on hospice. Boys, I don't know what I should do if something happened to mine. Right now, I don't know when it comes to my dog, I don't know if I could outlive my dog or she could outlive me. And I worry about how she would do if she outlived me. And then I worry about how I'd do. I don't know. It's just, hey, Claire Joy. From work, so I really can't chat, but I'm watching. Gosh, I'm so happy that I have these handful of loyal subscribers, but sometimes I feel so sad when I know about hard things that's going on in their life. And it seems like I've got several here that's not, health-wise, it's not all that great. This one girl, I hadn't been back to see her in a long time, and I'm trying to, her name was Becky Taylor. She has cerebral palsy, and it's severe. She can't verbally talk. She can make noises, but she types. She punches like this, one, and that's the only way she has conversation. And you can tell when she's laughing and stuff, and but she comes on a lot. And from what I can gather, she's married. But I don't know, I don't know anything about that part of her life or anything, but I used to go watch her pretty regular. But hey, Rianne, I still got that little thing I want to send you. It's got an owl on it. I'm going to do it. I love Rianne. She's got beautiful eyes. I had her take her glasses off one time. She got beautiful eyes. I love you, dear. And what was I at now? I get so distracted. You know what? This old stuff is just crap. It's crap. It's like I said in one of my videos the other day. My mind, and I think a lot of my thoughts are like a 20-year-old, but they're trapped. They're trapped in this. What is that sitting there? I'm turning. Oh, I got a laundry basket sitting out. Bailey, baby, Bailey, hey baby, I see you down there. You're my sweetheart. She's my baby. But I'm just, it's trapped in this body, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. And just 5 years ago, man, I was raking up piles of leaves, and me and Jay'd get out there jumping in them leaves and falling, rolling around in them and stuff like that. And I could get up, and I just feel like he's getting cheated now. I can't do the things that I want to do. And my what's his name? Me. I was just talking about him. No, not Scrapping Pallet Man. Oh my, Scrap Kingdom. He asked, and he made a comment. He says, "When did your health start going downhill?" It made me start thinking, and actually, when I was 72 is when it kind of started going bad. That's when I didn't have all this problems with my legs and all this. I forget what they call it, but it's where the legs get kind of a pinkish, purplish color, and getting all these blisters on them and stuff. And I remember when that started. I know it's less than 5 years ago, but I don't. And by the way, my podiatrist, she's been away on maternity leave. She had a baby, and she's supposed to be back this month. This is February, isn't it? Yep. Uh, she, hey, Wendy from Holland. So glad you come by, dear. Willow, sounds like you're frail beyond your years, and that's a phrase my doctor used about my wife. Said she was frail beyond her years. But who's 56? I saw that sign. Hey, Dwayne, my friend. I hadn't. Oh, my eyes are burning. Folks, I have got to come up with something, a better way to store stuff. I've got plenty of room on my computer, but these things, these little mini cards, I just can't get I ain't no need of me trying to wrap my head around this one is a 32 gig. And then I don't even know why I got these 8 gigs. Because 8 gigs, when I'm out running around doing a video, I fill one of these up in a heartbeat on the 8 gig. The 32 gigs is plenty big. But how in the world do you store these cotton picking things? I guess I need to put labels on them or something. I don't know. But I need a better system of storage. Because now, if a lot of my videos, I've got way over 500 videos, and if I want to go back and look at one, I have to go on my YouTube channel and put it up and then snag it. I got some software that it'll copy that video, and then I bring it back up on my computer. I don't have them stored on my computer. And at some point, I don't see how YouTube stores all that stuff. Gosh, that's got to be huge. It really does. I don't know. Somebody said, "Well, are you computer savvy?" I say, "Well, yes, I'm computer savvy to a point, but for the most part, no." There's some way for me to make a folder or something to store all of my videos in, but somewhere besides on my documents, I need a folder somewhere that it can go into, because I have I think I have I have 2 terabytes on memory on my computer. So I'm not even using a fourth of my memory on my computer. Now, if I stored all my videos and stuff as I made them, I don't know how much room I'll have, but I know what. Try being 48 and having a bad back in 2 places. No, you have to live with the pain and cannot take any drugs for the pain because of the other medicine I'm taking. Sorry about that, Wendy. That man, 48. Gee whiz, I figured I was in my prime up till I hit about 70. I was diabetic. I become diabetic when I was let's see, I've been diabetic about 15 years. So what would that make me? I'm pushing 80 years old. 80. My gosh. 80 freaking years old. I mean, I'm not 80 yet. I will. Now, this time next year, I'll be fixing to have my 80th birthday. If I'm alive. Hey, Bailey. I see you, baby. You want to go outside? Watch your cocker head when I say that. See her? Bailey, you want to go outside? I love that. Why do you do that, sweetheart? I could say, you want to, and then that ears go up and that head cocks. I love that little stinking dog. Oh my gosh. I just wish she wouldn't shed. Dadgummit. That's the only bad, but she does. But you know what? I get so much enjoyment out of her and everything. I'll take the shedding her. I'll just have to vacuum it up. Cheryl. Who's Cheryl? Who's Cheryl? Cheryl. Oh. Wait a minute, Willow. So a picture changed on your a picture change on your. That's not the picture I'm used to seeing on your icon there. You look kind of not used to seeing that picture. You look different. Sure, yeah. There it is. Now wait a dang minute. Yeah, you're confusing the heck out of me. All right, there's Willow. And there's Willow again with a different picture. So, what's up with that, Willow? Oh my goodness. She's got different handles. Yeah, hey, you ought to see her email name. I won't say it. She might not want nobody to know it, but it's a doozy. Oh my gosh. Boo, I'm sorry to hear that too, dear. I wish there was something I could do, but there's nothing I can do. I just, if your body's frail and everything, you just kind of gotta take it as it comes, Man, I want to. My hat looks crooked, or is it my head? Let's see. It's not like looking at. Yeah, it is too like looking in a cotton picking mirror. That picture confuses me. Why is that happening? Well, you got one picture. I'm looking at one that says Willow Alcere, hey Cheryl. Then I'm looking at one that says Cheryl again. No, wait a minute. Who is Cheryl again? Oh, wait, that's two different people. I ain't the brightest bulb on the tree. It's two different people. You know what, Jerry and Bob Everett, a friend of mine has COPD, and he might still be on here. It's Dwayne T64. And I wished I could figure out some way to get him to stop smoking. Dang, it's very easy to be in a state, just accept what's wrong, and them cigarettes, they're going to kill Dwayne. And it's almost like he's accepted, well, I'm just going to enjoy what time I got left. But I won't. Every day I can get is precious to me. Every day, it's a bonus because I've already lived past my life expectancy. So I'm in my bonus days, my bonus years, and they're precious to me for more than. It's precious to me because I got more time with my babies here at the house and my daughter and my dog, Bailey. Baby. Hey. Well, she ain't listening. But, it's just precious, and I want all I can get. I just wish I was strong enough to do things that I know could extend my life longer. And I'm talking about the exercise and stay away from things that definitely is not good for me. And right now I got a pot of beans sitting in there I cooked today. But instead of just lightly seasoning them, what did I do? I put 4 or 5 slices of fatback or hog jaw, what are you going to call it, to season them. And knowing if I put them pieces in there, I'm going to eat them. The pot I made before this, I only seasoned it with a little grease. I didn't put none of the actual pieces in there. And they tasted just fine. So it looks like you could really, as precious as the days are that you have, it just looks like you'd have more willpower to do something about it. Looks like 20 years ago, I would have had a lot more willpower about controlling my diet and exercise and all that stuff. I didn't weigh as much as I weigh now, but I probably weigh about 275 right now. I've lost some more weight. And I really didn't realize just how much larger I've got till I got looking at myself on these videos and seeing that pot belly down there, and I look like Jabba the Hutt. And do you know who Jabba the Hutt is? Jabba the Hutt. What is that? Rebecca's leaving. All right. But that COPD, Dwayne's got that, and he's still smoking. I wish I could figure out some way to get him to stop. My eating is the hardest thing for me to control. And I got to thinking the other day. Now, I have noticed the last 2 or 3 weeks, my appetite is not like it was. I've been wanting to I'll catch myself going in there to get something to eat, and then I got to thinking, well, I'm not even hungry. So why eat? So I guess it goes back to just comfort food. I don't know. But it's something to think about anyway, guys. Another sip of coffee. Not decided if I'm going to go on that day trip with my daughter and the boys or not. They want to go to SeaWorld, but then they was talking about Pigeon Forge. Now, I'd like to go to Pigeon Forge because that's just right across the mountain from the home place. And I've been wanting to go back there just one more time. I can't believe I was thinking that was Willow coming up as Cheryl gone. Now I don't recognize this Cheryl gone. Cheryl, are you new to the channel? My channel? I want to know, dear. Let me write that down because I'm gonna be sure and check out. What do I do with it? I won't go there and check that out. If I don't write it down, I'll forget it. CHER1L, gone. I thought that was Willow. Oh my gosh. Silly old man. What's coming on here? New comments. My dad quit for me when I was around 11 or 12. I told him if he quit smoking, I would never start. So he quit after smoking for 50 years. Well, that's good, Marty. The home place, my friend, is in Nantahala, North Carolina. Now, that's not my Pearson home place. My Pearson home place is in Roanoke Rapids, North Carolina. But the happiest I ever been in my life is when I went up there and married my wife. That's where she's from. She's a hillbilly. And I lived up there for approximately 20 years. I lived up there a long time, but after I got married, I never even saw any of my family, my Pearson side of my family. And that was just the best family. Hey, Snobby. That's just the best. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It was home. It was family. We was doing family stuff. There wasn't all this crap that was going on with my Pearson family. It was just home. And it's home. And I just want to go there one more time before I die. If I thought I could handle the winters and stuff up there, that's right where I'd want to be. But, you know, I'm not able to get out and cut wood. I don't even think I could carry wood into the house. And it's mountains. it's mountains. There's a mountain going up on each side of the house, and there's a creek coming down one side on the left side. There's a creek coming down there, and then kind of up above the house is another creek coming down, and at the head of that creek is a spring, and that's where we get our water for the house, and it's piped into the house. I couldn't get out there and do all that stuff now. But I'd sure like to go up there one more time. Right where first time I kissed my wife, first time we went down to the big spring, and I wasn't used to seeing water coming out of the side of a mountain. I wasn't used to any of that stuff. And she went down to the big spring, and she fixed me a laurel leaf to drink water out of the spring with and stuff like that. And I just want to see all that one more time. My daughter thinks it would make me depressed. I just want to go there one more time, you know. I wouldn't be able to walk down the driveway because it's rocky and it crosses a branch and all that stuff, but it's just Namahala, North Carolina. Man, happiest I ever been in my life. And plus, I want my baby grandson to be able to see it, you know, and he would be able to see it now and have a living memory of it. He's never seen nothing like that. And my other two grandsons, they have. But that's home. You asked, I told you. I take my own blood. I had 2 pulmonary embolisms, so I take blood thinners. I don't take blood thinners right now. The nearest thing that comes to that is I take one baby aspirin every morning with the rest of my meds. Hello, Dickering Dobbers. Good to see you. Yeah, how's Dusty Blonde, my friend? I still want to talk to her. I got to talk to you, but I didn't get to talk to Dusty Blonde. As I recall, she was, my ear is itching. That's the one I don't wear my hearing aid in. But, folks, I don't know if I've run out of stuff to say or not, but anyhow, I wish somebody let me know something about Tanya. I say, if somebody don't, she was putting up, she was doing live streams and stuff there for a while, and now all of a sudden I ain't seen her in 2 weeks. So I hope she's all right. There was something I saw, Wendy, I saw on one of your channels, and I can't remember what it was that I wanted to ask you about, and I just burped. Dusty is good. As far as I know, I don't have any heart conditions. I was taking something there for a while, but one of them times that I was in the hospital and they was talking about maybe I had congestive heart failure, and I still ain't figured out how they go in there for a toe, infected toe, and they decide I've got congestive heart failure. I don't think so. But anyhow, guys, I've been at this for how long I've been? I've been about an hour and close to an hour and 30 minutes. So, anybody got any questions they want to ask me, or anything about something I said, or something I should have said or didn't say? I know I'm forgetting something that was really important to me, and I didn't write it down this time, and it's my own dang fault. But I don't know. Dadgummit, that turns me up no end. Oh, I know one thing I might ought to mention. I'm doing a cooking video one day this week coming up, and I haven't decided if it's going to be the one of me making homemade liver mush, or whether it's going to be me trying to make. Oh, I know what. I don't even have it in here though. Don't have it in here. Or the one me making my wife's country style steak. Boy, I love that stuff. I know I can't make it as good as she made it, but man, I could tear up a plate full of that because it's smothered in gravy, and then there's the mashed potatoes and corn. My gosh. But I'm going to do a cooking video. I've made them before, but not very good. I've got a lot more. Oh, and by the way, another lady, I think it was Rebecca Vickers, said she sure missed that song that come on at the beginning of my videos. The name of it is Panama Hat. And the reason I've been fooling around with the intros and outros and stuff on my videos is because somebody's been telling me you need to eliminate them and just get right to what you're doing. I don't know. I can't just totally ignore what he's telling me. Because he has over 100,000 subscribers right now, and he picks up 1,000, probably 1,000 or more a week, every week. So I don't know, and I've been waiting to see if anybody made any comments about the videos not having the same intro as they did have. And I have a couple of people that said that, and Vicky was the second one. Vicky. You out of brain. Rebecca Vickers. But she was the second one to do it. So now I think what I need to do is make a new intro, basically along the same lines, but without the misspelling. And I don't know if any of you've noticed, but in that introduction, it says on the screen, and the occasional stories, and occasional is spelt wrong. Another subscriber called my attention to that, but I never changed it. But it is spelled wrong. And so, but I'm thinking about changing some of the content that goes in there, like it shows my coffee and it shows me frying, I think, a hamburger or something like that. I'm thinking about doing it again, but we'll see. But Rebecca did bring my attention to she missed that song. And the name of that song is Panama Hat. And the one that played at the end, at the back, let's see if I remember right, was Days of Spring or something like that. Not important. But anyhow, that's where I'm at, guys. So I think I'm going to cut it short now. Let y'all go on about your life. Hey, Rena. I'm doing good, dear. I went and looked at one of your videos again. There's Rena Hall. She's in there 3 times, 4 times. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start tuning into your channel more. When I first started watching you, were you in Saudi Arabia then, or were you in the Philippines? Because it seemed like all of a sudden overnight you was in Saudi. I can't. And Raina Hall, she giggles. I call her Giggles. She's a sweetheart. But anyway, I'm probably going to cut out. I got to get a haircut. That's all there is to it, because I am so tired, and I'll show you. I don't know. Let me. It looks terrible. Look. Usually it's standing straight up, like that. It is I'm not bald, but it's getting thin. I guess I might be starting to lose some hair up here. I'll cover that mess back. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, girls, boys, guys, I don't think I've seen Scrapping Cash this time. I know I've not seen Tanya. There's a couple of others missing. Haven't seen Marybeth. So what's up with that, guys? So yeah, it's about time to go. There's people are tapering off. We're down to 10 subscribers. 10 in the house. Oh, by the way, guys, go. If any of y'all have never looked at, it's Still Scrap Kingdom. Go look at him. He's thinking about taking his channel down. He's in the high 3,000 subscribers. He's been doing it a long time. He doesn't feel like his channel's going anywhere. But go look at Steel Scrap Kingdom and he's not. he does things different. But I don't know how he does run the channel on the phone because he don't have a computer. It's all on his phone, so I don't know how he even edits them on. I don't know, but go take a look at Steel Scrap Kingdom and leave a comment. Tell him what you think, and if you may like him, you may not. He's one of the very first ones that I check every morning when I start looking at all my channels that I like. I check him out every day, and sometimes he puts 2 or 3 small short videos up a day. But I don't see how I couldn't do it on a phone myself. But anyhow, I'm going to cut out of here. I've been running more than an hour and a half. Everybody needs to go get your dinner or whatever. What time is it in Saudi, Raina? I couldn't have. I don't have a clue. Probably late at night. Anyhow, guys, hey, Kill Switch. My feet, right now, they ain't no problem. It's when I go to bed and sometime during the night, they decide to start hurting. I love Marty too. I love Marty too. I love that whole family. I love all of you folks. Anyway, I'm going to shut up. I've been saying I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I will see you later, and watch for my cooking video. I've got a special intro for that. I think I've used it one time before, but if you haven't seen it, then be surprised. I cut my hair last week. Getting gnarly. I'm gonna cut mine. This is getting cut. I'm gonna shave it. I got to get me a new set of clippers because I gotta fix this. It's just too woolly. And by the way, if y'all have any comments, and I don't care if they're a little bit critical and stuff, you by all means leave them. I'm not gonna get all bent out of shape or anything. To me, constructive criticism is a great thing. All right, guys, I love you. I am out of here. See you later. I'm fixing to have a bowl of beans. I'll leave the fat back off. And by the way, Barb Everett, hold on to that $10 because I'm going to win that. Bye, guys.